our moment of truth. We're going to try to get this thing done with the Inno Setup. Here's Inno Setup. We're going to try to get this thing done with this. Hopefully this is going to be a short video. I really hope it will be. Let's go. Inno Setup is free, open source, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we did. Okay, we got it installed. Now what do we do? Let's see. That's great. Create the ISS script. Open any plain text editor like Notepad, and we'll need to write a simple script that tells Inno Setup what to do. Here's a basic template of what we can copy and paste. Okay. Here's this. I got this over here. I got a bunch of stuff open over here. Give me a second. All right. So I got this open. Let's go through this, whatever it is first. What is it? Whatever this thing is. All right. Script for my first GUI app. Setup. General settings for the installer. Name. My first GUI app. Shut up. That's so stupid. All right. Let's get it and toss it in here. And then let's read it and change it while we're at it. All right. App name. TimerTracker. All right. App version 1. Publisher name. Codeman S. Codeman S. Default dir name. Ooh. See, is there any crap on it we can do? All right. So default dir name. So default dir name is where the thing is located. Is where we want it to be installed on the user's computer. I like that. All right. Where do we want this installed? No, I want it installed. I want it installed in program files. All right. Give me the 32-bit one. Give me the 32-bit one. All right, C program files here. That's fine. All right, and then we'll call it TimerTracker. TimerTracker. Compression. Solid compression. Let's see. We leave these as they are. Yes. TimerTracker installer. We'll call it this. TimerTracker installer. All right. Files. Okay, file. Okay, what? Make sure to update these paths to match our file. All right. What is this? What is this? Why am I asking you? Why don't I ask this? What's this? What's this? Copy a file from, okay, source. This is where the installer will package. We must change this to the actual location of the compiled executable file. So the main.cpp. So the main.cpp. What is that? It must point to our compiled. What is that? We don't have one of those yet. Oh. We haven't made it yet, though. That's the key. It needs the final exe file to exist before it can package it into an installer. Okay, okay. Build our C. Okay. The source path in our script should point to the result of a successful build. Build our C++ project. We've done that plenty, right? Open the timer project. Be sure to configure it to set to debug and Win32 on top and then build. Okay. I'm sure it's already like that, right? Because look, it says 0 failed, right? So now I guess we go here. Where's there's no exe in here though. Is it in debug? We built it, but there's no exe in here. Different folder. How do we know where it is? It's not in the 64. It couldn't be. Is it? No. Is this it? What is this? It's in the 64X. It's an application file type, right? Yeah, it's in the 64. If it's okay, if it's building for 64-bit, do we change that up in the program files thing? Program and not this. Okay. So let's do that. That might have been one of the problems we were having yesterday. One of the many problems. All right, let's just give it to regular program files. So like this. All right, show me. Why does it need to be my app name? Why my app name and not TimerTracker? All right. Here, hold on. All right, there we go. Oh my goodness. So this looks good. All right. Path to this. All right. So let's get the path to that. Let's find it over here. File path. Where are you at? Copies path. So like this. All right. Icon file. Let's go find the icon file. Copy path. All right. All right. So this. Okay. So like this. Almost perfect. Correct versions. Let's see. What was the difference? What's the difference? What's the difference? Let's see. Something's different. Oh, it's because of the I've had two whatever those are, two quotes. Two sets of quotes. All right. Desktop and start menu shortcut. Okay, give me an example of what this needs to look like. Sweet. All right, good. All right, now for this. Now for this. I'm so glad AI's here. This makes it so much easier. Takes all the think work out of it. All right, and this. And this. I mean, I'm sure we could just change it, but already correct. All right, let's take it all. So this. Perfect. Okay. Double check the file paths are, we already did that. We did. Okay. Okay. Save. So we save it in Notepad as is.iss. We can do that? Okay. Where should we put it? Where should we put it? What directory should we put it in? Put it in. Any we choose. All right, so let's just put it in one of the ones we got. Let's put it in this directory right here. Let's grab this. All right. And let's call it TimerTracker install. And then let's do .iss. ISS. When I look for save as type, look in save as type, there's no ISS in there. Just TXT and all docs. Or all files. File name .iss, duh. Select the all files. Okay, and then click save. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Okay, we got it. Okay, we got it saved. Now what? Open the Inno Setup compiler. We probably can put it over on this side, so let's do that. Oof. Let's put this here. We're going to put that there for now. All right. Here's this. Okay. Once they know is a setup compiler is open, go to file open. There's no file open on the welcome thing. Maybe let's just do it. Let's cancel. File open. All right. Select this and open it. Okay. And it should look like this. Start with the setup. What the? What? Well, good thing we checked, right? Okay, good thing we checked, right? Okay. That's not our installer script. What we pasted looks like the source code for the Inno. The actual installer script should start with the setup section. We need to open our ISS file. Once we save the one we saved, that's what we did though. Let's close it. File close. Come on, there's no close? Okay. File open. Oh, that's not it at all. Let's go here, and then let's go here. Okay. So this. Let's change this to TimerTracker. TimerTracker. Okay. Okay, now that we've done this. Okay, now that we got this open on here, now what? Find the compile button. That looks like the compile button. Blue play button. Click it. Run it. Let's do it. A log will appear. Suspicious file. Norton's got a problem with this. Norton. How do we get it to where? How do we get it to where Norton stops seeing if it's suspicious? Submit to, we're not doing that. All right. Okay. Okay. Default? A different folder. We would like a different folder. A default. Default's fine. Next. Install. Run timer.exe. Hey! Hey! Ha ha! This sucks, but I mean, this is kind of a pain, but well, look at that. We got it. That's the end of that, I think. I think this thing is now installed on my computer. And we can, man, this takes forever though, doesn't it? See details. There's no way to submit it. All right, close, whatever. All right, pin to taskbar. So we now have a timer tracker. In the next video or so, detach the, yeah, sure. Get out of here. The text in this has changed. Sure. I don't care. Okay, we did it. We did it. Look at that. This is our first program, our first C++ program. Full with, what is this thing called? An icon and everything. Close window. Open. Close. Look at that. We should have made it like a, like an Alt, Shift E or something to close it, but whatever. This is good enough for now. All right, so there's that. In the next video on this subject, we're going to go through all this stuff. We're going to go through all of it. We're going to go from step 1, putting the thing on the screen, to step done, which was the thing we just did just now, all in one video. We're going to type it all out by hand, and we're going to understand what all this stuff is. It might not be in one video. It might be in a few videos. We'll try to do it in one. How about that? We'll try to do it in one, and I'll break it up step by step in the what are those things called? Time stamps? Yeah. But look, we got one. We got it. Start it up. Look, let's start it. Look at it go. We're going to be using this. This is a real thing. Turn it off like that, and it's going to be clicking and ticking and talking while we do stuff. And look, we can click through it like we wanted to and everything. So I'm very pleased with this. I hope you had fun watching this. I hope you had a lot of fun watching this. Like I said, we're going to do this in the next one. We're going to go through all this stuff, all of it. We're going to go through all of it. We're going to understand it all. That way, next time, we won't have too many questions. You know what I'm saying? Finally. That's a big W. Anyway, so there's that. And we'll see you next time.